So it just came out that apparently David Benavidez wants to fight Jai Opetaia. And if I'm being real as well, call me delusional, but I think that David Benavidez would win this fight. People are going to say, oh yeah, look at the weight classes and all that. And yes, I know. But David Benavidez is still, pretty big at light heavyweight, and I feel like could definitely make cruiserweight. 100% David Benavidez can make cruiserweight. I have no doubt in my mind about that. And I feel like he can move up and beat Jai Opetaia. And I've got my reasons for it. And look, I think this is a massive fight if this does happen. It's a fight that I 100% want to see. I feel like it's a massive fight for the hardcores. I feel like it's a fight which has got to happen definitely at some point down the line. I hope we see it in 2026. I think that is a realistic time for when it could happen. But look, this is why I believe that David Benavidez could probably win this fight, in my opinion. And a lot of it is based off cardio. It's based off gas tank. It's based off volume. It's based off resume. And I think David Benavidez would win this fight. And yes, people can talk about Jai Opetaia being the naturally bigger man than David Benavidez. But overall, I don't think there's a lot in it. Naturally, yes, Jai is probably the bigger man, but there's not loads in it. And David Benavidez could possibly use being the slightly naturally smaller man to his advantage in this fight anyway. And he probably will do. I feel like, they might, they will do it at cruiserweight. They won't do it at catchweight or anything like that. I think David Benavidez is going to just carry too much volume for Jai Opetaia. And Opetaia is not being made to think properly before, like what someone like David Benavidez is going to be able to do if they do fight. I look at these breeders' fights that Jai Opetaia was in, and he was absolutely knackered towards the end of both of them. Absolutely shattered. And if you're like that against someone like David Benavidez towards the end of the fights, and David Benavidez has got one of the best gas tanks and some of the best cardio in boxing right now, and has got some ridiculous work rate, which in my opinion, it's not my opinion, it's a fact. Jai Opetaia has never seen the work rate of someone like David Bloody Benavidez before. He has not at all. And, I look at Opetaia's resume, and I have always said, I think Jai Opetaia is a fantastic fighter with fantastic talent, but his resume is very overhyped and very overrated. That's the problem with Jai Opetaia, in my opinion. He's not seen anyone like David Benavidez before, never seen a style like it, and he won't like it, in my opinion. I think Jai Opetaia's defense, we all know offensively, Jai Opetaia is very bloody dangerous. But defensively, Benavidez is going to get to him. Benavidez is going to crack him. And Benavidez is going to hurt him. And Benavidez will 100% get through the defense of Jai Opetaia and get some real big success throughout the rest of the fight. It's obvious. It's obvious that is what will happen. Benavidez will get him, he will tire him out, and his volume will be too much for Jai. David Benavidez has got a very good chin, but Jai's got a good chin. He showed a good chin in those Breeders fights when Breeders was able to get to him. But I feel like David Benavidez can offer more than what Marius Breeders does, though. Like, if we're being real, Benavidez will offer more on the inside. He's going to be relentless. He's not going to leave Jai alone. And Benavidez will take the front foot in this fight. He will force Opetaia to take steps back. You can't put Benavidez on that back foot. No one's really been able to do it. No one's done it. You can't stick David Benavidez on the back foot. And Jai Opetaia, even though naturally he will be the bigger man, the style of Benavidez and the amount he throws and the amount of accuracy that he has, that's what makes it so hard to get on the front foot against him, is that work rate and the way he's going to constantly keep pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get Opetaia up against those ropes. And yeah, Opetaia's got some very good lead hand control. He has. He's got very good lead hand control. He's got very good unpredictable feints. But Benavidez is smart in his own right, and Benavidez keeps coming forward no matter what. And if Benavidez can keep that jab pumping, keep coming forward, getting some good smart shots on the inside, Opetaia will be in trouble. No one's really fully pushed Opetaia to his limits defensively. Breeders did to an extent, but not as much as what someone like David Benavidez is capable of doing. I think style-wise, David Benavidez's style is all wrong for someone like Opetaia. It is all wrong for him. He is not going to like it at all, and I see Benavidez badly bruising him up here. And as I said, you never know, though. As I said, Opetaia is dangerous and he's got talent. And you never know, though. Opetaia can make you walk onto something. But the way Benavidez is able to shut down the range and keep on coming, that's something that is dangerous. That is something that is dangerous, the way he's able to shut down range and fights on the inside. A tall guy who fights on the inside and gets that power going. It's very dangerous for Opetaia, in my opinion. It's very dangerous for him. And I feel like this is a fight that's got to happen. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of mixed opinions around what could happen here. But I like this fight for David Benavidez. He's not getting that Canelo fight now. Canelo's ducked him. I don't know what's going on if he's going to get Bivol or Beterbiev. If not, get this fight. I mean, obviously, I think people are probably going to want to see Jai and Zerdo first. But if it's not Zerdo, then Benavidez has said, he will happily take the fight against Opetaia. So make it happen. Really just make this one happen, because this could be one of the biggest fights of 2026. It definitely won't happen this year. But if it happens in 2026, then it's absolutely huge in my opinion. And this is a fight that David Benavidez wins, because I think his style is wrong for Opetaia.